My name is Claire Matheson, 35 years old, a book editor living quietly in suburban Oregon. My life was simple and dull, no family, no close friends, just manuscripts, cold coffee, and the occasional meow of a cat. My mind was filled with vivid images, a small town named Braymore in Vermont, a place I had never visited. I remembered a pale blue house, a red brick cafe called June's, a man named Daniel, and a dog named Hopper always circling my legs. Until one summer morning, I woke up feeling like I had just returned from somewhere unfamiliar. Stranger still was the feeling. I remembered them as if they were part of me. And yet deep down I knew this was not my life. I searched Braymore on Google. It existed, a tiny, almost forgotten town with no tourism and barely any digital footprint. Unsure whether I was losing my mind, I began writing down every detail. License plates, street names, the way Daniel said my name, a small tattoo on his wrist. 3 days later, I packed and drove east. Every corner, down to the old phone booth and the bakery sign reading Millie S., matched exactly what I remembered. When I arrived in Braymore, I froze. At the end of Pinewood Street stood the pale blue house. A man was mowing the lawn. He looked up and smiled at me. "Claire," he said, "you're back." His name was Daniel. He told me everything slowly, gently, as if I might break. 3 years ago, you fell into Lake Braymore during a storm. No body was found then. Someone offered a way to rebuild you, to bring you back. Daniel pointed to a metallic device in his study, something like a medical scanner. He said it could reconstruct memories using residual brainwave traces from old objects, photos, and voice recordings. I couldn't understand, yet I remembered loving Daniel, remembered the way he sliced bread, remembered the mole on my own wrist. This version of you isn't the original. You're the result of memories, habits, emotions, everything that was left behind. And the one carrying those pieces was you. I couldn't breathe. I wasn't the real Claire. So who was I really? I ran away from Braymore in panic. I didn't want to be someone's shadow, but no matter how far I drove, I kept ending up at the same intersection leading back to town. GPS glitched, phone lost signal. The world around me repeated itself. I confronted Daniel. He hesitated, then said, "If you go too far, the memories will collapse." A photo of me and Daniel, my face began to blur. My voice in a recording distorted, fading. The system won't let reconstructed subjects leave the memory center. I returned to the house. Everything started to feel unreal. My body felt weak in an unfamiliar way. Time became fluid. Mornings passed like they never existed. One night I looked in the mirror and saw nothing. Then a message appeared, written in my own handwriting. The real Claire is gone, but the memories remain, and you are the keeper of those memories until someone else takes your place. I stayed in Braymore. I lived the life once owned by a woman who drowned. Each morning I woke up, made tea, petted Hopper, and talked to Daniel as if I truly were Claire. But I knew. One day a new Claire would be reconstructed, when I start to fade. And when that happens, I'll vanish, just like the real one once did.